Halloween for 44 days he gets to eat.
Eat what? Eat what?
Eat us. Hey guys, it's Brittany and welcome back to Brittyween 2020. Now today's video, I guess I'm a Ouija board. I'm like a living Ouija board. So if you want to use a planchette on me, it might work. Maybe it'll move. I don't know. Now today's video, we are getting into something so creepy. So this is a monster. This is a creature from the UK in Cornwall, United Kingdom. This creature is known as the Owlman. He is half man and half owl. Now I've seen that the sightings started in 1976, but then I've also seen that the sightings started in the 1920s and they went on until 1976, and that he has not been seen since 1976. So this is creepy. Imagine seeing a half man, half owl man walking around. It kind of gives me Mothman vibes now. I've made a whole video about the Mothman. I went there. So if you want to go check that out, definitely do that. That was a few years ago. That's when I had red hair. The Owlman was first seen by two young girls, June, who was 12 years old, and her sister Vicky, who was 9. On April 17th, 1976, the girls were out walking in the woods. When they passed a church, they saw a large creature flying above the church tower. The girls were so frightened by the horrible thing that they ran off to tell their father about it. June was later able to make a drawing of the creature. 2 months later, on July 3rd, cancer season, a 14-year-old girl named Sally was camping in the woods with her friend Barbara. As she stood outside her tent, she heard a strange hissing sound. When she turned around, she saw a large figure that looked like a cross between an owl and a man. It had glowing red eyes and big, sharp claws. As the girls watched in amazement, the creature flew up into the air, and the girls were also able to make a drawing of what they had seen. So this really does remind me of the Mothman. The drawings, the big glowing red eyes, and just how he looks like a man. He's half man and half something else. So this is like the Mothman's cousin or something. There were more sightings 2 years later, and the witnesses said that the huge bird-like thing was a silvery gray color. So very similar to the Mothman. Like, you sure this isn't just the Mothman that just flew to the United Kingdom one day? In 1989, a sighting by 2 more people described the Owlman as being at least 5 feet tall. The most recent sighting of the Owlman was in 1995 when a female tourist from Chicago sent a letter to the local newspaper. Dear Sir, I am a student of marine biology at the Field Museum, Chicago. Last Sunday evening, I had the most unique and frightening experience in the wooded area near the old church. I experienced what I can only describe as a vision from hell. The time was 15 minutes after 9, more or less, and I was walking along a narrow track through the trees. I was halted in my tracks when, about 30 meters ahead, I saw a monstrous man-bird thing. It was the size of a man, with a ghastly face, a wide mouth, glowing eyes, and pointed ears. The thing had long bird legs, which terminated in large black claws. It saw me and arose. Floating towards me, I just screamed, then turned and ran for my life. The whole experience was totally irrational and dreamlike, like a nightmare. Friends tell me that there is a tradition of a phantom Owlman in that district. Now I know why. I have seen the phantom myself. Please don't publish my real name and address. This could affect my career. Now I have to rethink my worldview entirely. Yours very sincerely scared, Eyewitness. This reminds me so much of the Mothman. I wish that I was an eyewitness. I wish I could be an eyewitness of the Owlman too. I don't know what's creepier. Who do you think is creepier, the Owlman or the Mothman? I think the Mothman, honestly. And I think what's creepier about the Mothman is he was seen before tragedies would happen. That's what they would say. You would see him and then a tragedy would happen. With the Owlman, he's just kind of hanging out, chilling, trying to scare people. Now, I came across a ghost hunter that actually claims that they have captured the Owlman on camera. This is around the same church that everyone else has seen this Owlman by. And this church is known as the Monon Smith's Churchyard, and it's said to be haunted. I mean, of course. So this ghost hunter, his name's Mark Davies, he was in the graveyard looking around, you know, just going on a paranormal investigation. So he had his camera rolling and he was going around the cemetery and he was asking if there is a creature that lives here. Then as he's, you know, panning his camera around, this ghostly apparition appears. And I'm gonna leave the picture for you guys to see. Now, that picture does not look like an owl man. That looks like Satan or something from hell. But that one girl said she had a vision of hell when she saw, like it was like a vision from hell when she witnessed this owl man. So from seeing this picture, whether it's real or not, I think this picture of the owl man, if he's real, is way creepier than the Mothman. The Mothman, I don't know. I took a picture with the Mothman statue and I was just living my best life, you know? But I don't know, there's something so... I still think with the Mothman it's creepy because he appears when a tragedy is about to occur. But the owl man, like this picture right here, he looks like a friggin' demon. So when Mark went to investigate this apparition, it disappeared. Of course it does. That's how it always happens. You know who he also looks like is Krampus. So I'm kind of living for that as well. But that is the owl man. So what do you guys think? Do you think that he is real? Like, what do you think his purpose is? Like, why is he just roaming around this churchyard cemetery? Like, what is his business there? What does he want from people? There haven't been attacks from him. He just scares people away. So he's kind of like Krampus in a way, but I still think the Mothman is just creepier. But let me know your thoughts down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, you rock my world. And the song lyrics, Michael Jackson, hashtag team Britty44, hashtag Brittle Bands, hey. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.